Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Flying Wild Guatemala. Well, the only way you can fly Guatemala is to get to the airport first, and traffic is terrible in Guatemala. It's just a typical third world country. So in Guatemala, most people get a bike. So I got this new Italika DM200. It's a dual purpose bike. It's both a street bike and a dirt bike, which in Guatemala, you never know when you're going to need to go on the dirt. So let's go for a ride. Well, I'm lucky. I live in a beautiful neighborhood up in the hills. But boy, the minute you leave the protected gate of your neighborhood in Guatemala and get into the everyday traffic, whoa, Nelly, you better hold on. There's traffic cops everywhere in Guatemala, but they're kind of like English bobbies. They don't have any guns, and all they really do is direct traffic and give tickets every once in a while. The street conditions aren't very good. It rains an awful lot in Guatemala because it's in the jungle, so you've always got potholes building. That's another reason I chose to get a dual-purpose bike. And boy, when traffic bunches up like you see right now, everybody here just cooks down the other side. And at first I didn't do it, but look, like watch this guy. He sits there for a minute and then he just shoots down the opposing lane of traffic. And when there's a car coming the other way, he just darts back into traffic. Everybody's got this down. I usually wait and follow a guy like this guy. And when he darts in, I dart in. Is it legal to do this in Guatemala? Well, I don't know, but everybody does it. Look at this little patch of traffic right here, and everybody just goes down the right side. It's amazing. I mean, everybody's going really slow, and the only time people really do it is when traffic is totally stopped like it is. You also get a chance to look at all these little shanty towns, all these little houses that are on the side here. They're so fascinating. Well, traffic can get heavy, but then it's not soon before you can get cooking. I was really impressed with the power of this 200. I mean, I did take it off-road, and I'll show you that in other videos, but boy, on the streets, it did great. There's tons of pedestrians on Guatemala streets, so you really got to look out for pedestrians. Sometimes you just dart out into the street without even looking to see if there's any traffic coming. This is 20th Street, where the banana sellers and fruit sellers always are. I always buy bananas from them. These beautiful arches I'm going under are an original Guatemalan aqueduct. Guatemala is a very modern city, as you can see. That's where my stepson's offices are there on the left. This is the scenic Parque de las Americas. On Sundays, they cut off some of these streets and everybody gets to walk along the park, ride their bikes without traffic, getting in their way. It's really cool. As I start to get close to the airport, I get really excited. There's all these monuments leading up to the airport that I remember seeing as a little kid. Look at that Mustang. There's the Guatemalan Air Force building, the tower. Oh boy, I can't wait to get there. Ah, finally, the gate. Well, I hope the flight's as exciting as the ride here was. It sure is fun to ride a motorcycle in Guatemala. As long as you're safe, wear a helmet, and always be on the lookout for what other people are doing. Well, here we go, up, up, and away. Join us again next week for another episode of Flying Wild Guatemala. Maybe we'll do some more flying next week instead of just riding a motorcycle. See you next time.